Why shall I play the Roman fool who dies on mine own sword, whilst I see lives the gashes do better upon them?
Turn, hellhound, turn.
I forgot my last. Of all men else I have avoided thee. With blood.
Turn, hellhound, turn. Turn, hellhound, turn.
Of all men else I have avoided thee. My soul's much too charged of blood and thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword. Thou bloodier villain, in men terms can give thee out.
Thou lostest labor, as easy mayst thou the intrenchant air. With thy keen sword impress as make me bleed. Let fall thy blade on vulnerable crests. I bear a charmed life, with must not yield to be one of woman born.
Despair thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee, Macbeth was from his mother's womb untimely ripped.
Accursed be that tongue that tell me so, for it hath cowed my better part of man, and be these juggling fiends no more believed, that palter with us in a double sense, that keep with us in a double sense, that palter with us in a double sense, that keep the word of promise into our ear, and break it to our hope. I'll fight not without.
Then yield thee, coward, and live to be the show, and gaze o' the time. We'll have thee as our rare monsters are, painted upon a pole and underwrit. Here may you see the tyrant.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with the rabble's curse. Through Burnham Wood become to Dunsane. And thou opposed being of not woman born, yet I will try the last. Before my body I throw my warlike shield, lay on Macduff, and damned be him that first cries, hold enough.
Bonk!
I would the friends we miss were safe arrived.
Some must go off, and yet by these I see so great a day as this is cheaply bought.
Macduff is missing, and your noble son.
Your son, my lord, has paid a soldier's debt. He only lived until he was a man, but which no sooner had his prowess confirmed in the unshrinking station, where he fought, but like a man he died.
Then is he dead?
Aye, and brought off the field. Your cause of sorrow must not be measured by his worth. Far then I hath no come home, and
Had he his hurts before?
aye, on the front.
Why, then God's soldier be he. Had I as many sons as I have heirs, I would not wish them to a fairer death, and so his knell is knolled.
He's worth more sorrow. Spend that. Oh. He's worth more sorrow, and that I'll spend for him.
He's worth no more. They say he parted well and paid his score. And so God be with him. He who comes never comfort. It's here. It's
Yes,
here.
yes.
I thought that was a U. That's a E. That's not a U. I thought.
Hail, King, for thou art. Behold where stands the usurper's cursed head.
Usurper.
Hail, King, for thou art. Behold where stands the usurper's cursed head. The time is free. I see thee compassed with thy kingdom's pearl, that speak of my salutation in their minds, whose voices I desire aloud with mine. Hail, King of Scotland.
Hail, King of Scotland.
We shall not spend a large expense of time before we reckon with your several loves, and make us even with you, my thanes and kinsmen, henceforth be earls. The first that ever Scotland in such an honour named. What's more to do which would be planted newly with the time, as calling home our exiled friends abroad, that fled the snares of watchful tyranny, producing forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher and his fiend-like queen, who as 'tis thought, by self and violent hands, took off her life. This and what needful else that calls upon us by the grace of grace. We will perform in measured time, and place so thanks to all at once and to each one whom we invite to see us crowned at Scone.